I know a lot of you have been interested in what the paleo diet entails, and I can definitely say that that was one of the major groundbreaking changes that I made in my life when it came to healing my body from ulcerative colitis. The disease is definitely still there, and when I veer off, it comes right back. So I know that it's there, and I know how to deal with it and regulate it, and that's the biggest blessing. But my diet journey, as I mentioned, started with an elimination diet, which is very restrictive in nature, but when you can't leave the house, you'll try anything. So that was basically no wheat, gluten, dairy, soy. I did not eat nuts or grain during that time. It's basically just a lot of vegetables. I didn't eat fruit because it was part of a candida cleanse, so no alcohol, no sugar, and I actually did not eat any fruit during that time to spike blood sugar levels. I ate a lot of hard-boiled eggs, celery, cucumbers, a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, and then that's when I realized that food could make a difference in how you feel. So went through the elimination diet, and then from there I was feeling so good that I just figured I could go gluten-free for a year, which I did, and I was eating everything gluten-free, whether it was cookies, pizza, pasta, whatever. If it was gluten-free, I was eating it. And then we went to Denver, and I could barely make it back to the airport, but I had eaten gluten-free all weekend. So that was really discouraging because I felt like I had, finally been able to eat what everybody else was eating, or be able to eat chips at a Mexican restaurant and partake in some of the things that a lot of people do. And I figured out that I just couldn't do it. So kind of went back to the drawing board and decided that it was time to give paleo a try. And within a few months, I knew that this was the next level of health. So paleo is basically, if God put it on the earth, you can eat it. And there's definitely a whole line of paleo treats out there. You can pretty much make anything. Brownies, ice cream from cashews, waffles from cashews. It's kind of a whole other world. But the basics of it are just generally going to be meat, fish, eggs, seafood, and then vegetables, fruit, nuts, and seeds. And they keep it really simple. There's a lot of paleo haters out there, which is totally fine. It's not for everybody. Food is an extremely personal choice. So I would encourage you that if you don't want to do it, then don't do it. But it definitely had a great impact on my health. And if you want to learn more about the paleo diet, shoot me an email.